everybody. Today we are going to do some cutting on this beautiful Euphorbia known as the Euphorbia Spiralis. As you see, these branches needs to be cut for propagation. There are so many ways you can design or pattern this plant. For example, sometimes you leave some of these branches to make sure they look a little exotic, and sometimes you barely leave anything on it and you just cut everything. So here we have the small pot ready. We have the cotton, we have the root hormone. So we are going to do some cutting and let them dry for a few days. After that, we will go ahead and start propagating them, planting them. Now I want to show you something here. This is, for example, one of the plants that I just cut. So I'm going to dry it with a cutter and I leave it here. But as you see, this tray, these ones already been cut about a week ago. So they are ready to be planted. Let's go ahead and start do the job. As you see, we did some good amount of the cutting and we dried out the end of these, which there is a white sap. You want to make sure that you do not touch your finger with these. These are toxic and they should not be close to your eyes, so it does a very bad burning sensation. So I'm going to clean it up, as you see, like that, and I leave them for next week to plant them. Also, as you see on the plant here, the area that we did cutting, there is a sap, so we're going to wash it. Very clearly. Now our job is done as far as the cutting. Now we have some dried out cutting from last week that we are going to plant this into the 2-inch pot. The reason we're doing it in a 2-inch pot, because this way it roots faster and better. So this is how I do it. You have to make sure that you dip it into the root hormone like that, and then you place it in a moist soil. Make sure it's secured, just like that. I already put the soil. You may be wondering, what is this soil? This soil is a combination of the peat moss and perlite. But generally I add up a little bit of a cocoa moss into it to make it more stronger and better, because we are going towards the winter and cocoa moss is pretty good for the plant in the winter time. This is another one right there. So it's very easy. This is going to take a while to root. So we have to keep them somewhere out of the sun, shady but warm. In one of my episodes, I am going to show you all different kind of the soil that is needed for propagation, because we do have so many different ways of mixing the soil as far as propagating the cutting on a high end or high quality succulent, or propagation of the seed, which is known as germination, which is known as a soil for germination or germination soil. So there is also soil for Tropicana plant, which needs a little bit more moisture. So in that video, you will be very familiar with all different kind of the soil system, that it would be helpful for you to save your plant and not lose them. As you see, this is about to complete. It was very easy and fun. This is done and finished. So in about a month, definitely they are all rooted. And the way you water this plant, you always use the sprayer. You do not use soaking type of watering. You do that every 4 or 5 days when you see the soil is getting dry. I hope you continue doing this. Enjoy doing your propagation. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel and recommend to other people. Ring a bell, and always, if you have question, leave a comment for me. I definitely will answer your comments. Thank you. Bye.